look at that. My shoes are waiting for me right outside the door. Hey, who did that?
Me.
You? You got them ready for me so I can just go like this and come with you? Oh, well, I'll come with you. Whoa, there she goes. She's ready. She's ready. Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead, and we are kind of living up to our name this year, which is of course a huge blessing. I was just harvesting a bunch of stuff up in my garden the other day with this little one, and now I got to do it all over again. I took off for work for a couple days. It was an interesting trip. It was good. Hold on, buddy. It was good, but take a look at this picture of kind of how we went. So that was pretty much almost a five state trip. From Arkansas to almost Oklahoma to almost Louisiana to almost Mississippi up into Missouri and then back. Wow. I did not know that was going to happen. I took a quick look out here this morning at tomatoes because I brought home a couple things that my garden was lacking so I could combine with those tomatoes and make some good salsa. But my snake worts are doing amazing right now too. And this is part of it, guys. I did a video a while ago about how I force myself to propagate. And this is, this is a way that I force myself to preserve by having this stuff ready, by having this abundant harvest here, that then it forces me into putting it up so I don't lose it all. And you kind of need that driving factor sometimes of that stuff coming down the pipe, of that stuff getting carried away, of that stuff saying, hey look, I am now a focus. I'm looking too, it looks like one of my apricot trees may be half dead. I'm gonna go look at that first. Huh? What happened here? Look at this apricot tree. Do you guys see how this part is dead and that part's alive? It looks like this, from this split here over, all three of those died and this stuff is coming. If it is, that's fine, as long as I don't lose the whole tree. But, boy, tomatoes again. You ready for that? I think so. Look, she's ready for it. Let's get them tomatoes. Yeah. I had all of your cuteness cut off the scene for that whole thing. It was just me picking them and shoving them off screen, I think.
None.
Do you know where, there's no more here? Do you know where any more are? Where are more tomatoes? If you know, you can go. Yeah? Boy, she's just a zipping. Oh. Wow, look at this, guys. This big one here, the snake gourd, like right in front of her. That one I'm saving for seed, but I got a couple other ones over here that'll be ready in, it could be now, could be a day or two. Yeah, you think so?
Baby one.
It is a baby one. Will we pick baby ones? No, we'll let them get bigger. And here's one too. I gotta work on some of the squirrel issues. If you look at this one, oh, a squirrel just came and destroyed it. But yeah, I just picked these a couple days ago. I said they'd be ready again. Now look at them, ready again. A crazy harvest constantly. And the cool thing is too, you know, you guys saw me give away quite a few tomatoes last time. I would have just kept making salsa if I had ingredients. I didn't. You can let that sit there, baby. That's pretty heavy to carry. Oh, don't tip over. She's trying to lift that thing. But, you know, I could have a subpar harvest and barely have any that really even makes sense for me to use. Or I could have a decent harvest where I kind of put them all up, or I could have just a crazy, massive, abundant harvest where I have to share, kind of. And that's, I'll cut that part off. You can set that down. But that's the goal, is to not only be able to produce a ton of food for us, but have a bunch for others too. And that's where we're at on some of this. And I think as the basil here keeps coming too, I got some salsa ingredients from the store. So just some serranos and some stuff I didn't have ready here in my garden at the moment. I'm gonna make up some salsa now, but then I think I'm gonna switch to like some, you know, more pasta sauce type stuff as well. Yeah, let's pick it up. Let's pick it up, right? Might be about half of it. I still got to pick the back side of that row and my other section for the noodle beans. My little helper I lost. I sent her on an errand, she took care of my errand, and then one of the children was making smoothies for breakfast, so that kind of transitioned her focus of thought. So, big question is, by giving away so much free produce. It wasn't that incredibly large, but that was a lot of tomatoes that we took time, labor, and effort to grow. Did we miss our opportunity? Of course not. It's early enough in the season and production's really, you know, about at its peak, where I've still got a good amount of this stuff coming in. Plus there'll always be stragglers and stuff where after the main wave, we'll keep going with some other ones. You know, also by not picking them like on a daily basis, which I could and should, but if I'm gone for a couple days, I can't. And you know, the rest of the family, they've got enough to take care of without having to deal with everything in the garden while I'm gone. And they did a number of things, you know. So yeah, when we do get some, we can totally share some. We can totally trade some. Rumor on the street is, you know, there may be some milk coming our way. Not sure. We'll find out. Then also, while I was gone, my wife was hanging out with another neighbor who gave us a pile of pickles, cucumbers. So we'll see what we turn those into, but I grabbed some more of the fresh dill. I'm excited. I still got some brine left from last time. And then hopefully, it's an overcast day right now. It drizzled a little bit before. I'm not sure if it's really going to rain, but I may have opportunity here to work on some of my outside projects too, those priorities. I just want to, you know, get this stuff taken care of and then keep progressing with my main projects in life. But no, if you do it right, you don't miss opportunities. You don't miss out. It's more blessed to give than receive. And if there's nothing in your life that you're doing that's giving you the opportunity to give to others, you might want to kind of consider where you're at. Live your life in a free enough way, an unrestricted enough way, that you have some opportunity to at least give time to others. Of course, we like investing a lot of time with our family, but we do with others as well. And when people need help, in fact, I may have an opportunity coming up in about a week where I may be helping some people. We'll see how that goes. I hear my helper coming back. Oh, yep. Whoa, you almost tripped. Here she is, my little helper, and I got a noodle bean for you. We're gonna enjoy a little of the fruits of our labor. And at this point, we have reaped what we have sown, but we'll continue to reap. So I'm ready to make some salsa and pickles and stuff. Make some more. That sound good? High five? That's my girl. Let's go. So that'll be some base for some salsa and some pickled stuff. Pickled snake gourd, pickled noodle beans, and we got pickles. Yeah, we got pickles from a neighbor too, right? So we'll take care of those cucumbers as well.
Baby one! Baby one!
Baby one? Show me. Oh, it is a baby one. Nice. Well, with those pickles alone, I got 7 jars in. They got another 10 minutes. 1 more quart to come. And those folks are some neighbor friends of ours. They had an awesome harvest of cucumbers right now, but they ain't got no tomatoes. So Mama Pepper, I'm gonna see if she'll drop this off on her way to town and bless them with some of these, and then I'll have them pay attention, you know, what do they like best. So that way, if we continue to have a bunch, they continue not to have a bunch, they'll let us know kind of if they order, kind of what kind they want out of the selection that we have this year. So you think you could drop that off on your way to town?
Of course.
So they blessed us with 8 quarts worth of pickles.
Awesome.
Yeah, so those will be for eating fresh. They actually worked out a deal with somebody that traded them some work for some canned tomatoes, so they don't really need to be making canned tomatoes this year, but they don't really have any to eat fresh, so we can bless them with that.
Definitely.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
And then while Mama runs to town, pickles are about done. I'm working on the pickled noodle beans here in a minute, and I'm going to get the salsa starting to cook, because even with giving away all that, we're still going to have this for right now, plus more coming in like a day or two.
Might need to have some salsa.
May you please have some more salsa? Yes, you may. Boy, these ones wanted to taste test since I got some rolling. This time it's rolling with serrano, not ghost pepper. That's the first batch. We're going to have at least 2. And just about to get some other stuff pickled and in. Got some jar length noodle beans, 1 jar of pickles left. And then transitioning into the snake gourds, even snake gourds with noodle beans. Those will be the jar length ones. And more tomatoes. We're going to get some stuff put up. And of course you boys can have some more. When I give it a scoop, just let it cool, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here's the end results. What do we got? 8 pickles. 2 that are going to be noodle beans. 2 that are just snake gourds cut to jar length. This is snake gourds and noodle beans. We got 5 quart jars of salsa and then 7 little ones. So that's what it all looks like put up. And we'll be, grabbing more fresh, eating it all the time, daily anyway, out of the garden. But something interesting's happening right now. I gotta go show you. For a while now, we've had a bunch of potatoes. We got a bunch of them for free a little bit ago. So we've been working our way through them and trying to work them into a number of meals. Which means for almost the past, maybe almost month now, our tomatoes in the garden should have been picked, but never were. So the little peppers asked if they could take care of that today. I said, yeah, they got to be done, and then we're probably going to actually just have to can some of them up because we got so many. We're going to go see what they're doing up here. You got the whole crew, child? Wow, that is a long snake gourd. Oh yeah, you like the baby ones. Hey, daughter, you don't throw them, you set them nicely. Oh wow.
Papa, this one's half.
Oh yeah, well the nibbled ones we'll cut off. I'm not surprised some got nibbled.
Papa, come look.
What you got?
More red ones than golden.
Oh, a sun.
Here, bug. Take these. There'll be another one when we come back.
Whoa. So we're doing some of the Ruth Stout tomatoes this year. Just kind of threw them on the ground, and I used this stuff as a weed barrier, except for a couple of them. It was a pretty good barrier, huh? I mean, there wasn't a ton of weeds growing up through it.
No.
Yo, that's a baby, and you like babies. And yep, set them nicely. And then there was a couple that were rodent damaged with nibbles on them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not surprised. That makes sense. I figured the longer we were leaving them, the more we'd have an opportunity for that. Another one!
I just got some from Sabah. One from Michael and one.
Yeah, you got some from Monster Truck and Pinkie? Whoa, that's a good looking one. Very nice. Oh, yeah. And then once you guys work your way all the way through, work your way all the way back just to double check.
Here's some golden ones.
Nice. Show me those quick. Oh, yeah. And you're helping? Yeah. This is what they request to do. Dad, can we go pick tomato or potatoes? You know, that's how they like to spend their time. So, pretty cool. We support that. We support that. Yeah, start them young, right?
Baby one.
Start them young. Hey, don't throw it on top of your sister, boys. Whoa. What is that?
An airplane?
No, that other thing.
I know what it is. It's a bullfrog.
A big old bullfrog up in the pond.
Okay.
Nice.
Baby run.
Well, as it turns out, got a text message from a neighbor who's weaning a calf off one of his milk cows. So they're just starting to come in to milk. And he says, hey brother, I got a gallon of freshly pumped Jersey milk if you're interested. I said, all right, you still around? And he said, no charge for this first gallon for all them tomatoes you gave me the other day. How cool is that? You do not want to focus, camera. I see you zooming back and forth on me. But yeah, like I said, how cool is that? We don't have our own milk right now. We got our tomatoes. Our friends don't have their own tomatoes right now. They got milk. So now we got each other covered. Very cool. What do you guys got?
We have potatoes.
Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of good baby ones. Did Mom learn anything about canning them lately?
I think a little bit. Yeah.
Good. We got a neighbor who cans theirs. And we just haven't done that yet. So I told Mama, have some conversations, learn a little bit, and we'll put that on our to-do list. And that's one thing too, we're just constantly learning. We split up our education a bit where she learns some things and then I learn some things, and then we can teach each other. But sometimes if you get two people researching the same thing and finding out multiple different ways of doing it, and then you both try to apply them at the same time, that creates added issues we don't really need around here. So what we like to do is, yeah, just kind of split it up, and then we can show, and then we can, you know, learn and improve from there. But rather than having two different people doing two different researches, coming up with two different options, and then being like, no, this way, this way, this way, when neither of us know how. Yeah, just a added tip for you guys there. Something to think about. In other news, did I mention I got more rocks? Yes, still stockpiling for the thing. I think I'm gonna unload these rocks and see if I can have all my posts in for the lean-to. Maybe work on the some of the rafter stuff for that. Then I got a little bit of welding that needs to be done over there. And then over here, I'm gonna frame in the outside of the whole thing first and then begin to work on the inside, the lid, which will be good. Who did your hair today, Pinkie? Those braids.
Mom.
Really? Can you pull them in front? Let me see how long they are. Wow. Did you grow them yourself?
Yes.
And what about you? Who's doing your hair?
What?
Yeah, your sister is doing it nice. Can you turn around? Let me see the back. Oh. Yeah. Hey, did you want to try that on your brother? No. Are you going to use the buzzers? I would just buzz to nothing.
Okay.
We should do that outside, yeah.
Not all the way down.
Oh, he can grow back. Well, you can put an attachment on.
I was thinking not to buzz it like down to nothing, just leave a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Did you charge that thing yet? Does it plug in or charge?
I think it charges, but...
Charge, she says. So what do you got, buddy?
Some box turtles.
You know what kind they are?
Like, this one's like a 4-toed? 2-toed? I don't know.
3-toed.
3-toed.
See the back of their... No, the back legs. They have 3 toes on there. What?
They only have 3 toes?
Well, look at the one that's got his foot up. Oh, I just shoved it in now. Yeah, see those 3 toes on the back leg?
Yes, sir.
And how spotted are they? Look at that, guys. These guys are crazy. I'm going to get a couple of photos of them crawling real nice. And we'll just take some pictures and let them go. They're good to have around here. And we like them. I found that one just down the street crossing the road. And you found the big one, right?
Yes, sir.
What was it doing?
It was just crawling across the ground by our dog.
What was the dog doing?
Just barking at it.
Yeah. Wow, what a creature. Look at that, guys. Where do you think we should put those?
In the garden?
Yeah. Can I take them up to the garden? Probably set them down anywhere up here, huh? Let it go, baby girl. This is its new home. Yeah. We'll let them crawl out there. Oh, I think we got a milk delivery. Ha! Let's go check this out, kids. Check that out. A gallon of milk. So, not bad. Fresh, raw, Jersey, non-GMO. So, good stuff, but yeah. We'll become paying customers, but they're just getting into milk. And after that generous blessing of tomatoes from our garden, they felt like returning the generosity. So, very nice. Here's a pro parenting tip for you. If you want to save money by not having your children's hair professionally cut, but you don't want to have, you know, to cut it yourself, just have your children cut their own hair or each other's. That's the way to do it.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Now's the time to find out. There he is. Let's go.
What should I do?
Just buzz it all down to that length and see how you like it. Yeah. And start with his sideburns. He looks like Neil Young or something. Take a strip right up the middle too from the front.
Like this?
Yeah, and use your other hand to hold his head still. Nice and slow so you get it all one length, yeah. And clear it, yeah. So just go nicely with the grain, the same thing, and keep dumping. You see how your thing gets covered? Yeah, keep dumping it, and then just go like one speed. Like watch me, if I was coming up from the back, I'd go like this. Like that, and then watch when I get to the top, I'd dump, and then I'd go hit that spot again. Just come right up like that. Okay? What do you think, buddy? You think she's gonna do a good job?
I hope so.
I hope so. It's mostly just hair, but you can come check it out if you want. Boy, you guys are an army. Is your sister taken out? Okay.
I can see her sleeping.
And we're done. Perfect.
Like that?
Okay, maybe not. You can keep going. You better keep going. Your eyebrows dance a lot, son. Pinkie Pepper's lawnmower just ran out of gas. We kind of had more of a spur of the moment thought on this one, so we didn't charge it up fully ahead of time. So you're going to be taking care of some chores quick, son, so you can do something outside, so you don't get hair all over the house. And Pinkie's going to go throw that back on the charger for at least 20 minutes.
What are we going to do after it's done?
Well, then we'll finish it.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Does it feel nice?
What do you think?
I think that's good enough.
Not if you saw it.
Yeah.
It might feel good enough, but if you saw it, you would see that it's not good enough. We'll get there. Hey. Well, I might not have messed up the tomato harvest, but I did on the cucumbers. Because I guess Mama Pepper had gotten these to use as fresh cucumbers. She didn't want pickles. She thought I was pickling enough snake gourds and things like that we didn't need to do that to the cucumbers. I didn't know. She didn't tell me that. So by the time she realized what was going on, I already had them all made up. But thankfully, our friends dropped off even more. So yeah, this is about half of what they rolled down with. But, and they threw in a patty pan squash. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Mama Pepper still hasn't gotten back from town. She's gonna get back in a bit. Daylight is fading. I'm gonna preheat this oven. She's bringing some stuff with her. And I wasn't cooking today. She was gonna bring something easy from town while I concentrate on other stuff. I did drop the last of my posts for my lean-to off the shipping container. And the thing's still charging. Pinkie Pepper will finish up Monster Truck's head sometime soon tonight. You guys can check it out in a future video though. I'll see you next time. Papa out.
Thank you for watching.